Granbluefantasyrelink was released in February and has more updates are releasing and more things are being added. New people might want to approach the game, so I thought I would like to share with you the top beginner mistakes and tips everyone might want to know. Disclaimer, these are all my personal and friends' opinions. You might find some things very obvious, but I think including them really helps. But in the end, this is not a to-do or do-not-do list, so feel free to play the game as you feel right. Fighting tips. This could help you survive for longer and clear the missions without a single fail. Hold the guard button. I am at fault because I am a dodger more than a blocker, but trust when I say block and save your runs. Not only you can hold block while attacking and using skills, leaving you with a smaller chance of actually getting hit, but you can block powerful attacks that you might think are impossible to dodge at first, but just be careful of your guard getting broken as you cannot block infinite hits in a row. Know your dodge count. As a dodger myself, knowing how many times you can dodge is critical, as you might find yourself animation blocked from doing it too many times. It's good to learn to alternate dodging with running or attacking to break the sequence. Later in the game, there will be a couple of sigils that will help you gain more dodges, increase the distance of each, and also have perfect dodges every time you do one, at the price of attack power. Smash buttons to be revived. I feel like most people realize late that this was possible, but when you get knocked down, instead of grunting towards your teammate as they might be busy fighting and surviving themselves, you can just randomly smash buttons to make your reviving bar go faster. Sometimes you can let it run slower if you know the next enemy attack might kill you again, so learn to use it at your advantage. Character tips. These are some small notes that might help getting ready for the later endgame. Do not use all the Zero crewmate cards as you receive them. This is one of my personal mistakes, as I wanted to unlock everyone, but I only then realized once you reach Proud difficulty, you have to grind Proto Bahamut for the ultimate weapon. How is this a mistake? Well, the weapons are given randomly, which led me to receive my main character weapon after getting nearly everyone else's weapon first. It gets personally annoying. You can avoid this by farming Bahamut only having the few characters you really care about unlocked, and unlock the rest of the characters after. Don't invest in too much attack power and learn about damage cap. I noticed this is a reason why some players got annoyed and found no reason to improve their characters. There is a damage limit. I personally didn't even know about it until talking about it with my friend. No matter how much attack you might add to a character, you will start to notice there is no difference. When you start seeing your damage number glow gold, you know you reached the cap, and that is the only thing that will make your character more powerful. This is where you will start playing and matching with sigils like damage cap, glass cannon for the braver people, character specific sigils, and alpha, beta, and gamma. Do not sell items in early game. I know it might be very tempting to sell all the extra materials because you are in big need of money as you need it for literally everything, but why sell when you will have to farm them again anyway in the future? Instead, there is a particular farming quest you will unlock as soon as you reach extreme difficulty. Once you start running that and make a money build, you can wait to sell any materials in the endgame once you reach like 600 of them or more. Just remember to then sell the glitter stones at the smith. I haven't done that in ages myself, but you do get a lot of money in there. Do not farm too much in early game and use the right quest. I know the temptation to farm immediately and build everything is high, but as always, the higher the difficulty quest, the higher the reward. This includes both the sanctioned and common materials. Some quests have a difficulty limit, which makes it a lot easier for AFK farming, but focus on reaching the highest difficulty and clear all the quests once as they will unlock more. Also, once you level up a full team, it will make farming everything so much faster and easier. For important items like weapon experience, money, and sometimes raffle coins, make sure to use the right quest. Use Lion PD for money, Great Goblins of Fire or the new Gulp, so these are the rumored monsters for weapon experience, and Assault Formation for raffle coins. Use the wishlist. This is useful for farming literally everything. This is my most recommended tip, as I did the mistake of opening every single quest to check on the drops. Instead, just wishlist the items you need and check which one is the best quest. Honestly, it just saves so much time and it's easy to use. It's like a little in-game notepad. Don't be afraid to use rare items such as gold spellbooks, Damascus ingots, ambrosias, and azurite splendors. While they might sound very rare in early game, once you reach the Lucilus boss fight and the behemoth, you will have loads. Don't be tempted to level up low rarity sigils. It's not worth the material expense and it won't make a voucher difference if you want to sell it to 0. Instead, fully level, or at least up to level 14 thanks to the Terminus weapon trait, only special sigils and rarity 5 or up. Use the lower level transmutation. I know seeing the higher level transmutation makes you want to save, but feel free to use the lower as well in the beginning. Once you unlock the Trans Marvel, all past transmutation will count towards it, and once you start selling extra items, sigils, and rise stones, you will end up in an infinite loop of sigil making. Trust me, I'm still stuck at 3000. You reached this point? I'm glad you did! There are honestly so many small tips and reminders that are probably useless to point out, as you will discover out while playing, but here are the final 3 and most important things you should do. Vayne. Yes, Vayne, the easiest carry in early and endgame with his huge weapon damage input and ease of use. His skill Impair will literally save you in any condition, apart from the 2 proto-behemoth attacks. Use the Salvation Sticker at any moment you can. It will increase your performance by 500%. Extra performance if your teammates reciprocate. Putting auto skip on end quest animation. This is just a small option that will save you from watching the same animation every single quest. You know, the same as having auto skip on the loading screen. When I first started writing this video down, I barely had 3 tips, but as I discussed with friends also playing the game, I realized there are actually more things that I never even thought about. I hope all of these will help your grinding your Granbluefantasyrelink fantasy relink experience. If you do have more tips or mistakes you think I missed, feel free to let me know in the comments. I hope you will have fun in the game as much as I do, which is a lot. And I'll see you again with more 1.3 and sandalphon talk soon. Thank you for watching!